In today's video, we're going to be learning Coastline callouts. Yes, finally, Athieno. Callout videos. I've been waiting for these for so long. Well, they're finally here. So sit back, relax, leave a like on the video if you enjoy the more callout videos, and feel free to save this video for the future. That way you can always come back. You know, if you, how do I call that out? Is that jungle? Harry Potter? Hey, subscribe for more videos. Alright, so I'm going to be walking around the map and literally just saying every call out, and this will be chopped down, so this is fast for you guys to take in information. But like I always say, information is everywhere, accessible for everyone, but the choice is yours. Think about that. So let's work probably just the whole map, I guess. And obviously, I'm going to be talking about callouts in like a realistic manner. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to go around the map and be like, oh, so this is the southwest side of ruins. Nah, bro. I'm just going to give you guys a straight up callouts. This is a fast video and helping you guys learn. So always remember to show the default cams. So this side is just called office side. If you ever say office, there's only one office basically in the whole entire coastline. So people will know you're talking about first floor. So you know, this whole area is just called office. Now, let's say you're on a drone. You have a pre-place right here. You know, you can always use your compass. I think using your compass is like what everybody has, but at the same time, it can get really confusing sometimes. So remember, you can always Z-ping. Z-ping, you don't know what that is, but it's only on PC most of the time. I don't know if it's on console, but basically where you can ping on a drone without them knowing. But you can say like, oh, he's by the red couch, or because enemies have legs, they can move wherever. So this whole place is just office. You can say like under the office desk, but it's very rare. So moving into security hall, he's going security hall into office. That's how you would call it most of the time if someone's rotating. Here is security room. Now let's say if an enemy runs into security, you could be like, oh, they ran into security going office side. I think what makes really good callouts is when you call out where someone is, and then kind of with game sense, you predict where they're running into. Like I just said, you know, he's in office running into blue bar, something like that. So that way your teammate knows to cut off the blue bar rotation. This is what makes callouts really good, because when they take action on it, you call out someone is in a certain spot, and you can cut off their nearest exit points. That way, look, now it's a really easy to pinch. Now you guys are going from both sides, and it's gonna help out a lot. So now we have blue bar. You can say behind the blue bar couch. Most of the time, this is a couch here, but who sits behind this? You can say, so behind the blue bar couch, behind the blue bar. Just say, not behind the blue bar, behind the blue bar. Quick and simple. You can say, most of the time, those are the only relevant callouts. Like if someone's on this wall right here, it's really rare that people are just gonna move to say they're in blue bar. I think what really makes really good callouts sometimes is not making it more complicated than it is. So like you're saying, oh, he's going to the sunrise wall. Oh, now he's going to the window. Like, nah, to say he's in blue bar, people will look at his door and kind of comprehend it. So you can say that. And then when you move over here, this is jungle. So jungle is basically these three plants right here. The reason it's called jungle is because, you know, it's an under default cam. It's kind of weird, so you know, it's kind of a faster way. So now, or if you say under default cam, that's totally okay. I mean, these callouts are not a set stone, but it's help you guys get familiar with what people call out in the game. So here is behind sunrise couch. Most of the time when people say behind sunrise couch, they mean behind this main couch right here. There's a lot of couches. There's one, two, but behind it usually means, you know, behind comes some cover. Most of the time people would say the couch close to mud room, which this is called mud room. You'll hear this a lot. Or like sunrise mini room. Like most of the time it's just mud room. There's really no other mud room on that map, so you can't really confuse it that much. And then you have the sometimes people will say this is called default plant if you're playing in the sunrise bomb site, because it's kind of a default plant to jump up here and plant. Otherwise you can just say it's couch near mud room, and then there's couches near window, or on the sunrise window. Some people like to do a spawn peek right here. This is a common call right there. And obviously behind the sunrise bar, on top of the sunrise bar, and then, you know, you could comprehend those. So that's kind of the sunrise one. Then this area right here, I don't have a set call out for it, but most of the time this is be called Harry Potter. If you're giving a call out to someone, it can't, you don't have to always be 100% accurate, but it kind of depends on the person you're calling out to, because they're limited to their environment. So if you say Harry Potter to me on Cool Vibes, I'm gonna think you're calling out right below me right here. So if I ever am gonna swing, I'm gonna check my area and, like, you know, I'll swing all the way over here. So that's kind of this part of the map right here. Now let's go into kitchen. This is kitchen door. This is usually called quad wall, or you can say kitchen wall. I mean, very rarely that someone's gonna come here. But if there's an enemy in this hallway, you could say he's going kitchen hall, or, you know, drop courtyard. Speaking of courtyard, this is courtyard. There's really no like common, like, people don't stick around courtyard for a long time. But if they do have to do, you know, just courtyard couches, like, this is a very like no man's land. Like, kind of like everybody just drops down here sometimes. So, and if someone is ever like putting an angle right here on your guy in Sunrise, if you can call it to the guy in Sunrise, oh, he's in the kitchen hall, head glitching on the couch, because like that. So what I would do, I would look here and then, you know, pre-fire that guy right here. So it's just kitchen hall. Don't mix it up too much. And then now we get to the kitchen. So this is on top of sinks. The reason it's called to sinks because it's sinks, you know, sinks right here. And when you hear back whiskey is just behind in this common spot corner. A lot of enemies will end up playing here, so it can go above the person, all that kind of stuff. But this is just, you know, behind the kitchen counter, or by the kitchen window. Really depends on where you're giving the call out from. And if you're ever here on the single, most of the time this is reinforced, and then there's a rotate right here. So this would be called kitchen single. And then you go back here, this is kegs, because there's kegs right here. Back kegs is a common spot, or back freezer. People will like usually call this, you know, back freezer. Like if you say in the back of a bomb site, whether that's like for example on Clubhouse, back armory, back somewhere. Most of the time they're talking about a deep corner in the bomb in the site. So that might give you an insight. And then you can say behind the bars. He's peeking behind the bars, which are these right here. I don't know why these are in the game. These are really dumb. If you ever find someone hiding in this corner right here, you see him on a drone. Oh, you can call out, okay, he's in service behind the, you know, behind the cabinet. You can like Z-ping it, hold an angle on him, and then get your teammates to help you. Otherwise, you know, this is the service desk. This whole area is called service. And then this whole area is most of the time this is all called service, but some people will call this freezer or kegs. This is just the bathroom door. If people ever call out like bathroom single, most of the time this is the one reinforced, or you can recognize whatever's been reinforced. Like using the word single instead of saying, oh, he's behind the kitchen wall, using the word single is really good for getting it recognized in people's heads of where like the default reinforcements are, and then those become click on the minds easier. You can say there's really no like stall 1, stall 2. Not a lot of teams really use that, but you can say he's just in the bathroom stall, bar stall by the drone hole. You know, just try your best to do it. And you can say on top of the bathroom sink. Yo, he pretty far on top of the bathroom sink. How people know. Here is the other bathroom door. So there's 2 bathroom doors. If you're trying to like tell your teammate, it's really just situational. So we're heading to the main lobby. This is the main lobby behind the main lobby desk. This is, you know, there's these 2 couches right here. People don't really call it the couches unless someone's actually actively sitting behind one. Like by the main lobby couch, by courtyard. But it's really situational. Otherwise, you'd say if you ever find someone back here, to say in main lobby, behind main lobby most of the time. And then, you know, I have under default camp, but no one really ever sits here that much. We went over security already, so let's start heading upstairs. So this is called white stairs. Main stairs, people don't really call main stairs most of the time because there's 2 sets of staircases. So this is just called white stairs, and the other staircase is called cool vibes because there's a cool vibe sign over there. So this is bottom white, halfway up white, or on the white plaque, and then top white. This is usually just called top white area. Like this is just top white window. There's really no set like place to call this. It's just top white by the couches, and then you can join them out. and this is just called penthouse slash theater hall. Most of them is just theater hall because penthouse is in there. So if everyone's coming coming here, you can say they're going 90. Most of the time, if you hear they call it 90, it's because there's a 90-degree angle right here, and there's a 90 cam. So like a 90-degree angle right here. This is called 90, or you can just call this VIP hall, 90, and theater hall. Those kind of help out with the confusion. So now this is called theater. So a lot of times when you start ranking up, people will eventually play this room to kind of roam in here. So you can call he's in theater. When they're in theater, it's a very sudden call out most of the time because it's really easy to corner the guy in this room. And then so if you ever have someone holding an angle like this on you, you could be like, oh, he's in the very back of theater, prone back theater, in the middle, or you know, left side, right side. If he's prone here, then you can have someone pre-fire him. If you pre-fire him, most likely you're gonna kill him with the headshot. And then you need to say like, you know, behind couch. It's kind of a vague call out. Could be anywhere. Just say like back of theater. He's left side of theater, right side theater. Don't get mixed up too much. So now we're heading over to penthouse. People get penthouse and billiards mixed up sometimes, but this is called penthouse. This is behind the master bed. In master, behind the cabinet. There's no other cabinet really in here, so people will know what you're talking about. If you say by big window, you know, you can say like by default plant spot because it's a default plant spot to plant here. But it's just, you know, by big window. Here's bathroom, install, you know, go to, this is guitar or a VIP. VIP and guitar hall is, you know, most of the time it's kind of like the both. They're both the same. Like, you know, you can call them both, but most time it's for you know, being clean about it. It's just guitar. This is VIP. You know, people call them both because they're both really common spots connected together. And you know, this is called circle desk. People usually just call that for that exact reason. And then, but don't get mixed up too much. If someone is holding an angle right here and you don't know what to call it, just say he's in VIP behind black boxes. Holding the pixel black boxes. If you ever hear someone saying holding the pixel, most of the time they're calling about a very small angle that's leading into your line of sight. So we got to be careful picking into a pixel call out. Like most of them, they'll be ending up right here. So this is just, you know, behind the vases in VIP in the west corner, but no one ever sits there ever. So this is just VIP hall. When someone calls a VIP hall and you're defending hookah, I would 100% have some attention looking over there because that's a very dangerous spot for them to go in. This is just he's in VIP hall, head glitching the black box, and then you can have some pre-fire that. Now moving into hookah, this is a very common bomb site. Some people might not know this all the time. So let's start out with cool vibes. So a good way to give calls on stairs is just bottom cool vibes, halfway up cool vibes on the plaque, top cool vibes is you know, defenders will play here. If you hear the call out vase is where vase is right here, and then it's really a good cutoff point. And then now there's always a rotate here. Cool vibes rotate or hookah rotate. It really depends on the call you're giving because there's two rotates into hookah. So you can say also if you hear, I'll explain it soon. But if you, there's like these are really similar callouts because this is hookah rotate or top cool vibes rotate. Really depends on your team. And you can say behind hookah couches. These are the couches right here. He's behind the hookah. He's like by the window in the 90 corner of hookah. But you know, people have legs, they move. You know, behind the bomb. If you ever hear bomb chassis is like basically on the top of a bomb. They're like head glitching. You know, you ever peeking behind a bomb like this, and then so this is going to be reinforced most of the time, and there's going to be rotates like this. This will be reinforced, and this will be reinforced. You get ever say on the hookah single. If you ever say hookah single, you gotta be careful where they're looking at. This is also Hookah single, but you can just tell it's like top cool vibes single right there. And then now you have the pink bar. You have far back in the couches, you know, back pink bar couches, but this also means back corner. You know, you can say like call it smoke corner. He's tight right. You can pray fire him right here. And then this is just like right side of pink double. So also a good way of calling out doorways is saying instead of big doorway, you know, it can get really you'll recognize in Siege there's single ones and then there's double ones. So this was be called either you can say pink double or because you don't call this like hookah single because it's, you know, it's the reinforcements, but the reason this is called double because double doorway. So pink double. This will help you on other maps as well. Like you know, for example, if you're attacking Oregon, you know, like in the basement by pillar, there's that big doorway. You could say pillar double. That really helps bring attention to that one doorway. So, you know, like but if you ever see a double door on like a window right here, it's just big window, or you could say hookah window because it's not big, it's just one. But you could say big window, hookah window. Now we have, let's see what else. Just behind the pool table, people have legs that can move. Just behind. Don't try to say like, oh, he's the south corner of pool table. You know, it kind of depends. And if you're in Aqua, if you're defending Aqua and someone is proning here, you're trying to kill this guy. He's behind Aqua couches. There's no other couch in here. So say it behind there or by the office hatch. Don't ever call this fucking tank. Never say that. Just say under default cam most of the time. And if someone is for some reason hiding here, I don't know why they would, but you know, close right or close Aqua door. If you say close right, sometimes they'll move around and it'll get him killed. Just say close to good Aqua door. Behind Aqua bar. And this is luggage. Careful, he's in luggage, either by the hatch, by the window. You know, this is always wallbangable. Don't think you're in cover. This is wallbangable. I can shoot you through this. Yeah, I can shoot you through this. If you didn't know that. So like right here, pretty sure this is. Yeah, look at that. So I can shoot you through it. This is just luggage door. And yeah, that's basically all. That's all the callouts for Coastline. Hey, what you guys can take away from this video, and I'll say this at the end of almost every callout video, is a good abbreviation for small doorways versus big doorways like this. You know, you can say call these double, 90 double door, but most of the time, you know, it really depends on the bomb site. But you know, we'll get into it later. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to make this a faster one, I can make this faster paced, but I think I like to explain it for all the other new players coming into here and learn on the callout. So if you guys learned one new callout, I want you guys to like the video and subscribe for every other map. I'm going to be making more callout videos for the Rainbow Six maps. So hey, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day.